Capricorn, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading from the 26th going through to the 2nd of October. Have you seen your equinox reading? How did your equinox go, by the way? You're just starting, some of you are going to be, including me, because I'm Capricorn, starting to have your first week of autumn this week. And you may well feel it this year, but things are afoot, I think, for you. Let's just go and see what's going on, because there's plans that have been long-term plans that have been flowing through you at the moment, and they'd like to come to fruition, it seems like. The overall energy here is building, construction, get things done, progress. You got to put in the work. If you want to get the success, you got to put in the work. That's just the way it goes. So it seems to be like it's the transition from the old to the new. This is what I was sort of saying, coming into our autumn period, we tend to reflect over what we've done over the last year, and then going forward, once we hit our birthday, then we should have already realised what we want, what we don't want for this going future. And that's anything from between our spiritual path, our emotional path, our financial path, and our physical path. It seems to be, that seems to crop up quite a lot for you, I think, this week. Let's just see how it's going on the relationship side. I think I said this to you last week, and it seems to come on over into this week as well. But it's allowing things to happen. Get out the way. Allow your heart to just enjoy the moment. But just get out the way mechanically, if you know what I mean. Don't put too much pressure on it. Patience, yeah, I think that would be a good thing. Patience, temperance is also a way of converting one thing into another. It's the idea of patience before action, and at some point realizing that moment of action, that is going to be the most important part for you. So at the moment, it's realizing when to put your foot on the pedal for in regards to your relationships, and when to sort of have your foot off and foot on the brake. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message and trying to bring it forward into your life. It seems to be a lot, actually, this for earth signs. It's about sort of realizing the relationships that work for you, that are there for you. And when you realise that, so you may realise that you've only got sort of 10 people who you could really, really count on. It might even be less than that. It might be 3 people, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, once you realise that, it's like sort of kind of going, I'll be there for you if you be here for me, sort of scenario. And that may leave you space to actually open the doors to the idea of other relationships, opening, the view, as it were, the vista on relationships that are around you. I think they're sort of asking you to be a little bit maybe passionate about life, passionate about relationships, in regards to that being there when you're with someone, really being with someone, not having your mind elsewhere. I think that's what they're sort of saying here. As you can open new doors to new relationships, make sure that when you're with anybody that you're in relationship, and this could be your family, your friend, your brothers, your sisters, your partner, your children, your friends, or just be with them. That seems to be really important. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message. They're encouraging a bit of you time, a bit of me time. So a bit of you in relationship to, say, like nature and stuff like that. Taking time out for you to just square things with yourself. Oh yeah, I think they're helping you through. I think they're carrying you through here. I think there is a reflection that you need to do. We all need to do this from time to time, is to go out into nature and take the opinions of nature, because nature will not hold back. Nature will give you as it is, and it'll make you realize that some things you're doing well, some things you're just not doing well, some things your consciousness is not at the highest degree and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a review, I think, of everything for you this week. But just make sure you get in there. They're trying to encourage you to have a little bit more sort of me time, as it were, just to rebuild yourself in a way. Not that you've been through anything maybe traumatic you may have done over the past 2 years, but let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this conversation that is within you. Yeah, this is the here and now. This comes into the universe. This sort of plays in with the karmic message, I think. These guides here are trying to help the karmic message, where these guides here are trying to bring forward the universal sort of message more than anything else. So you're very open to discussion and talking to other people. Yeah, so, not being involved, just don't get involved in conflict. Walk away from it, because it's a waste of time. So this is where you guys are trying to direct you away from conflictual sort of situations that are not worth winning, really. More towards things that are enjoyable. They may well be connected to the past as well. And sometimes, if you've got to say to a situation, I'm done, I'm moving on, then that's got to be, there's no more discussion to be had in it. That's what I mean. And it's probably better for the other person as much as it is for you. It's probably better for the whole sort of situation. And this could be anybody in regards to, I don't think this is couples. I think this is more sort of the general people that are in your sphere of friendships in a way. It's almost like sort of streamlining things. As I said earlier on, really appreciating those people that really are there for you. Let's just see what's going on the karmic message on your material side. Because this is what you should be concentrating on. Okay, so this is really a lot more powerful than this side. I think it's simply because on this side, you haven't really got the time looking at it now. And then maybe this me time, because you tend to work a lot. Capricorns will, burrow away constantly on loads of different angles in life, and sometimes too many angles, so it's difficult to get one thing done. But here is sort of like turning around and sort of saying, this is what you need to be pushing through. It's streamlining, or sort of giving you a really good sort of focal sort of thing. It's realising those gifts, not only that are within you, but also that are in the universe, and you have to be out there in order to get it. I think this is all to do with networking and connecting a lot of things, connecting a lot of dots for you at the moment, and those are those gifts from the universe, I think. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic sort of message, or trying to manifest that karmic message. It's just everything. There's fruit, there's incense, there's gold, it just seems like almost like a Alibaba's cave in a way. They're they're giving you everything. They're just, this is it. They're really trying to go. There's everything. We've got everything. Go for everything. This is really massive. This seems like it ties into lots of different things that you've been looking for a long time in your life. You're mainly, you're very business orientated, Capricorn, and you may be doing well in business, but this is where, if you're doing well in business, this is where you can really open up the throttle and invest in other things and really take a leap forward by the looks of things. If you're looking for a job, this is a really good time to put it out there. If you're already in your job, start pushing that sort of pushing that career path would be really good. And any business you're trying to do, that's just push it as well. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message and help manifest it. They're almost acting, this is very similar to this side actually. These are the guides that are almost looking after your sort of body in a way. So they're trying to create coincidences around you so that you can follow the path. And here they're acting a little bit like a support runner. You know, when someone's going for a world record on a long distance run, they'd have someone a pacemaker, a pace setter. That's what they're doing. You know, they're providing a lot of gifts for you. There's loads of gifts coming in for you. You've got 2 nights now. This is a journey that you're going on with the 9 of Cups as well with you. Things may have really turned a corner at the weekend for you, and you've got to go with the flow. Accept those gifts that are coming in. This is what the pace setters are doing. They're opening the pathway for you in front of you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this conversation that is within you. Short and sharp and to the point. Don't dilly-dally with your words. Don't waste your words when doing business, when going for a sale, or talking to lawyers, or I think it's don't dilly-dally. Say what you want. Be very concise. Don't beat about the bush. Bring those ideas into fruition. Look at this Knight and Page. This is quite there's a lot of movement coming in. It seems like it's coming from a long-term plan that you've already been working on for some time, and it's converting those ideas into things that you can actually put down, that are concrete, almost contracts, that sort of thing, which is going to carry you from one part of your life to another. And this is what I was saying earlier on. If you've already, if you're successful in business, look about investing elsewhere and using those ideas to go even further. It's a real step up for you this week. It's sort of like, it's moving. It's really, going up to another vibration. Let's just see what's going on here. It just seems to be success and success. Sadness and what's that? That's stress and sleepless nights. I think this will bring you stress and it will bring you sleepless nights, but not necessarily bad stress or bad sleepless nights. I think this success comes with a lot of responsibility. And if you're ready to take this responsibility, transitioning from the old you into the new you, not throwing the baby out with the bathwater and stuff like that. Yes, it might be stressful. And yes, it may give you a few sleepless nights, but I think it's worth it. This is what I was saying earlier on about putting the work in. I think it's on this side here more than anything else. But just try not to, and I think this is the warning here more than anything in this whole reading, try not to lose sight of the people that you love around you. Try not to lose sight of those people that you enjoy. And this is what I'm talking about, making those connections and being there with the people that you love around you and really being there. Not being elsewhere, being there with them, I think is really important. Okay, interesting week. It's going to be, I'd leave comments in the description below. I'd really like to see how it's going for you, Capricorn. It'd be very interesting to see. Yeah, there's loads of links in the description below to find out about the Astroflower. You can support this channel by subscribing and clicking that bell. That's one of the ways, or sharing the video or liking it, and also commenting as well. In the meantime, Capricorn, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.